We are closing in on the weekend.
We are.
And no more rain, but I got to tell you, the wind, right?
Yeah, that's going to really pick up later on tonight into the day tomorrow. So we're going to be blowing around right here to work.
I feel like we kind of need it, though, right?
Yeah, we kind of need a little.
Do we? No, we don't.
Yeah,
no, we don't.
I mean, I'm not complaining about it.
Eventually, the winds next week will bring us warmer weather. These winds might bring us cooler weather. The past 24 hours, I just wanted to show you some of the totals of the rain. A good drink of water in several areas like Worcester, Norwood, Woburn, Fitchburg, more than an inch of rain, almost like that in Peabody. And you'll notice even for Boston, still almost 3/4 of an inch of rain, half an inch there in Beverly. So, yes, good drink of water. And there's a chance we could see a couple more showers later tonight. But the big story really will be the wind, as high pressure to our southwest and low pressure to our northeast combining give us a pressure gradient. So it's really going to keep things pretty windy over the next couple days here. Winds gusting to 50 to 60 miles an hour as we start from tonight into the day tomorrow. Now, the winds are not very gusty for much of central eastern Mass right now, but you'll notice toward Pittsfield at 29 miles an hour. How about toward New Haven at 26 miles an hour? Gusty winds to the west. Those winds are pushing in our direction under a west to northwest flow. So a high wind warning goes into effect for central Mass. That's at 7 o'clock tonight through 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. A wind advisory for much of eastern Mass, including Boston there, winds gusting to 50 miles an hour. Here's the forecast as we look ahead through later this evening. Winds start picking up, but it's really not until tomorrow in the morning hours, but also into the afternoon. Look at all those yellow colors there, indicating winds gusting to at least 40 miles an hour, 41 miles an hour there for Framingham, even for Boston, Worcester. But there will be bouts of winds gusting to 50 to 60 miles an hour at times, especially some of the higher elevations, Worcester Hills. So hold on to your hats, hold on to the steering wheel properly, and let's make sure that if we have any loose items in the yard, that they're secure, like your trash cans, anything that's not tied down. There could also be downed trees and power outages possible, so we're going to watch that tomorrow. For Boston, you'll notice some of the greatest winds we'll likely have into the late morning, early afternoon, and then they'll start to drop off as we head toward about 6 o'clock in the evening. I look at First Alert Live radar. You'll notice that we have most of the rain to our east, but we've got these showers here that are developing to our south, toward Providence here, moving into now much of the greater Boston area. So this will be really the scenario over the next few hours, those showers pushing a little closer to Boston, and even for North Shore, there will likely be some for South Shore. That's towards 7, 8 o'clock tonight. And then they start to roll out. This will not be an all-night event for us. We're not expecting rainfall amounts up to an inch or more like we saw overnight into this morning. Maybe a few more showers toward Chatham there as we head toward late tonight. But tomorrow we'll see plenty of sunshine, but it will be windy. Look at the hourly forecast here. Those wind icons really start picking up overnight for much of Boston. That's at 1 o'clock in the morning. Temperatures dipping down to the upper 20s, low 30s tomorrow, and then we'll likely have the numbers, actual air temperatures in the mid 40s. But because of this wind, it will likely feel like the 30s as we move through the day. Temperatures, how about the mid 50s? Some areas like, let's see, Bedford, Lawrence, I believe even Norwood got into the upper 50s to near 60 degrees today. A little break in the clouds to see a little sunshine in those areas. But check things out here. Well, the temperatures won't last in the 40s long. You'll see into early next week. Yeah, Tuesday looking great, near 60 degrees, and it will likely be breezy then. The 10-day forecast, we are alerting you to the weekend. You know, we've got to spring forward an hour, so we're going to lose an hour of sleep. Remember that. Got a few showers in the forecast next Thursday, but I'm thinking Tuesday might not be a bad day to go maybe really anywhere, right? Yeah. And enjoy.
Yeah. All right, Demenis, thank you. We'll see you again a little later in the show. And just a reminder for you, it's a good time about our free NBC 10 Boston app with a 10-day forecast like that that's all over the map. You can check our radar, check our forecast anytime and get weather alerts sent right to your phone.